I don't want his name there. He killed my brother.
Oh, you're quite frank.
How you doing?
Yeah, she is.
You met my son. Have you met my son, Xavier?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
So the way that this would go, let me just record. The way that this would go is that they will make a decision. They will make a decision to create the policy on the 7th or the 8th. And then after that, the following session is when we want them to say that they're going to change the name of the courthouse. So I want to get this all recorded because I want them to know how you feel about this. And if there's going to be a name change, how you feel about the whole thing.
Amanda busy today?
She was busy yesterday. I actually didn't get in touch with her today. I figured I would bring Xavier in. Give him some,
Experience.
yeah. I'm just gonna hold it, Miss Susie. So tell me again. First of all, do I have permission to record you?
Yes.
Okay. And do I have permission to share this?
Do what?
Do I have permission to share what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, how do you feel about the name change on the courthouse? How would you feel about having your brother's name on that courthouse?
I would think that it would be a good thing. But I really don't want the man that killed him name to be there. If it was your brother, if it was your son, if it was your uncle, how would you feel if the name of your brother or your uncle or whoever was put on a building with the man who was responsible for his death? I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. I don't think you would want it either.
If you had an opportunity to speak with your brother about everything that's going on, what would you say to him?
What would I say?
What would you say to your brother if you had an opportunity to speak to your brother?
Why did you confess? What made you confess? What did they promise you?
What did they do to him?
Did they tell you they were going to kill my mother? Were they hiding to save a white man? Who knows?
Come up closer.
I don't want the name of that judge next to my brother. He caused his death. He caused his death right away so that they couldn't exonerate him. They knew that he did not kill that woman, fight with her, and never have any blood on him anywhere. They knew what they were doing. This was cruel. This man was cruel. I don't want his name there. Take it away, or don't put my brother's name there. I don't want him there.
Anything else you would say to your brother if you could? Other than you said why Why did he confess? That there was something else you could say to him? Anything else you would say to Alexander?
I love you, brother. I wish I could have got to know you. They took that away from me. He could have helped my mother in her old age, like my boys are doing, like my daughter and that other daughter. He could have helped them.
You think of anything else, Xavier? Ms. Claudette?
I don't agree with her saying it shouldn't be on there at all. Then you can't remove the judge's name. And it shouldn't be on there at all.
Well, we want to make sure that her voice comes loud and clear. And if there's a debate about
They knew that he did not kill that woman, fight with her, and never have any blood on him anywhere. They knew what they were doing. This was cruel. This man was cruel. I don't want his name there. Take it away, or don't put my brother's name there. I don't want him there.
anything else you would say to your brother if you could? Other than you said why did he confess? That there was something else you could say to him? Anything else you would say to Alexander?
I love you, brother. I wish I could have got to know you. They took that away from me. He could have helped my mother in her old age, like my boys are doing, like my daughter and that other daughter. He could have helped them.
Do you think of anything else, Xavier? Ms. Claudia?
I don't agree with her saying it shouldn't be on there at all. Then you can't remove the judge's name. Then it shouldn't be on there at all.
Well, we want to make sure that her voice comes loud and clear. And if there's a debate about that later, there'll be a debate.
Okay.
But we're making some incredible progress. You know, this is, I've said this before, there's no place in the country with a black boy's name on it. Everybody, a lot of people know the name Emmett Till. They know the name George Stinney. Nobody knows the name Alexander McClay Williams. And I believe everybody should know that name. So just as we are continuing to work on this policy thing, I believe all kinds of education needs to be done around him. So in addition to having his name on the wall, we want to have a story about who he was inside of that courtroom. When I found out that that was the juvenile courtroom, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me this is where children come in? You named it after this man?
Wow.
And I think also there's some things that need to be said to Glen Mills, to the people at the Glen Mills School. You know, I spoke with them last December and told them that they need to apologize. And they were trying to get reopened and they didn't want to get into it at the time.
My mother asked my brother what he learned. He said, I didn't learn anything. She said, why? He said, we were all the black kids were down in the basement with no teacher.
Yeah, they were getting funding for. It was basically it ended up a black school.
Okay. That's all I need. Miss Susie, thank you so much.